Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, Mr. Sophie? As a lecturer in English, I hope Mr. Sophie is in good condition in the protection of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Introduce, my name is Kaila Putri FAHIRA. My student number is F1212 from Psychology A. I am here to present a PPT entitled Teenager Psychology. Adolescence is term of physical development. Adolescence is known as stage of physical development, namely the period when the human genital reach maturity, automatically get a perfect shape, and the genitals are functioning perfectly. What is meant by maturity is the period of adolescence that has experienced puberty, such as with dreams and menstruation. Full explanation of adolescent psychology. Adolescence is a restoring of consciousness. The peak of mental development is marked by a process change from a state of entropy to a state necentropy. Entropy is a state where human consciousness is still not totally organized, even though the content is already acknowledged, feeling, but the content are not yet related to its order properly, so they cannot function optimally. Psychological entropy is the content of consciousness that is still contradictory, unrelated to its other so that it reduces its work capacity and causes an unpleasant experience for the person concerned. During invention, the state of entropy is gradually structured so that over time there will be negative state of entropy or necentropy. Necentropy is a state with consciousness is well organized. One knowledge is related to another, and knowledge is clearly related to feeling for attitudes. An entropy person feels himself as a universal whole and can act with solid goals, not wavering or doubting, have high responsibility and smoke spirit. Seek adjustment can max. Number one, accept and integrate the growth of his body is personality. Number two, determine the role and sexual function are applicable in the culture wherever we are. Number three, reach maturity with independence, self-confidence, and the ability to face life. Number four, achieve a position accepted by society. Number five, develop conscience, responsibility, and morality as well as values that are in accordance with the environment and culture. Number six, solve real problem in the experience and in the environment. Human development is an effort to adapt or coping, namely to effectively deal with stress and find new solutions to problems. There are three stages: the development in the process toward maturity. Number one, early teenage. Number two, teenage middle. Number three, teenager. Early teenage. What is early teenage? Still doubts about the change there are in him and the years that accompany change, develop the new thoughts, quickly attracts to the opposite sex, and easily aroused. Number three, this oversensitivity complete with his lack of control over the ego. Usually, these traits are difficult to understand for adults. Teenage middle. At this, what is teenage middle? At this time, teenagers really need friends. Happy if many friends like it. There is a narcissistic tendency or liking yourself by liking friends who have the same nature. In a state of confusion or not knowing which one to choose, sensitive or don't care, basic or alone, optimistic or pessimistic, idealist or materialist. Teenage boys namely freeing themselves from Oedipus complex or feeling of love for one's own mother during childhood by strengthening relationship with friends of the opposite sex. Teenage is marked by the achievement of five things. Number one, a growing interest in the functioning of the intellect. Number two, his ego seeks opportunities to unite with new people and experience. Number three, forming a sexual identity that will not change again. Number four, a concentric to distract in yourself is replaced by balancing yourself with others. Number five, growing wall that separates himself from the general public. Teenager as family member. The family is the primary environment of each individual. The most intensive and realist human relationship occur in the family. The family is the initial environment known to humans before getting to know the wider environment. Teenager as family member. The first person who is expected to help teenager in various problems, first person friends. So for problem, cause partner, association with friend, association with the opposite sex, information about family planning thoughts, information about abortion, information about AIDS. Teenager as family member. Factor that gives risk to neglect and above of children. Number one, young parent. Number two, socioeconomic status and parental education. Number three, parent job. Number four, parent have emotional problem. Number five, there is a criminal history in the parent. Number six, there is conflict between parents. And in society, what is society? The community is the widest environment for teenagers and then the same time offer various cons. For example, mass communication technology. Adolescents will be faced with various cons that often lead to inner conflict in the adolescent. For example, wearing a hijab or wearing a clothes. Environment influence or friends. For example, common interest and sharing feeling, helping others and also developing with strong emotional bonds. Usually delinquency. Other affect adolescent behavior. Conclusion. Adolescence is the restoring of consciousness. Adolescence is also known as stages of physical development. Human development is an adaptation effort. What divides adolescence into two states? Number one, namely early adolescence. Number two, and late adolescence. The development of social roles in the adolescent begin with emotional turmoil by adolescent and usually has an impact usually delinquency. That's my presentation. If there's anything wrong, I'm sorry. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.